Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
475 of them.
Shouts out to YouTube, shouts out to Facebook, shouts out to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitch, Instagram, everywhere you watching the pod or listening to the pod. Thank you, salute.
Yeah.
Fellas, how was the week?
I'll go first, man. Nothing too crazy, man. Just getting to the bag per usual. Had a couple of gigs over the week. Shout outs to the schools that been fucking with me, man. I've been really getting the schools on deck, which I love because it's low stakes. You know, weddings are always a little nerve-wracking, a lot of prep that goes into the weddings, just making sure you go on your P's and Q's. Schools, you kind of just vibe out, and they usually get you for a few gigs in a year. You know what I'm saying? You got the Valentine's dance, you got maybe the summer send-off, welcome back. Like they got a few different gigs per school. So shout out to them continuing to book me, having a good time there. Just getting money together because we got our first trip of 2026 tomorrow. We heading off to Detroit to catch the Pistons versus the Spurs. Gonna be a good game.
You should have went today and caught Clarissa too.
See, I didn't even know.
That would have been dope.
Yeah. But yeah, we got a lot planned for 2026. I was just getting our calendar together. 10-year anniversary this year, so we still trying to figure out what we're doing, man. We still trying to plot out if we're trying to do a party, a get together, or a trip. And then got our family vacations, got a dude trip supposed to be planning, so it's a lot going on. Supposed to be getting this garage together. That's still brewing, so just a lot happening. But now I'm excited to finally get the year really going, man. The first couple of months is really just head down and working, and I do that so that I can have this time to have some fun. Yeah.
Yes. So you were the first person rocking out with the Detroit Pistons back where they sucked.
For sure.
You were courtside for the Lotus. Now that they are a very good team again, and they are also playing the Spurs and Wemby and that madness. Where the seats at?
The seats, they seating. They right there where we get the package deal. You know, I've been getting even because I purchased the tickets last year. You know, I didn't know they was gonna be number 1 in the East. I didn't know Spurs was gonna be number 2 in the West. So, you know, I'm a Pistons fan at this point. So yeah, we got the tickets early. They were still for the Lowski, still cheaper than the Pacers. Still cheaper than the Fever. Like they on a good little discount, and we a few rows from the floor. We're not courtside, but we kind of pretty much right behind courtside. But then we get the access to the lounge area where it's all you can eat, all you can drink. I don't think it's liquor, but it's all beer and wine. It's for the free ski. And yeah, man. Last time we did this, my wife was pregnant, so we didn't really get to indulge in the drink like we wanted to, but since we've done that, she's been ready and waiting for this chance to really go in. So yeah, we about to make it happen. And we staying at the Motor City Casino Hotel too. So see if I can test my luck in blackjack or roulette or something.
That's always jumping downtown. It's always
quality. I'll go next because I think Killer got something very epic to share with us. As y'all can tell, from my voice, my vocal cords, and the way I look, I am not myself. Woke up yesterday morning feeling like shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sinus infection. I don't know if it's a full blown cold, but nigga feel like shit. Felt like shit all day yesterday. Feel like shit this morning. So I may have caught something at the gym. I'm the only person at the gym like masked up and stuff like that. I'm wiping down my equipment, and I still got hit with the sicky bug, man. So shouts out to the wife. She taking care of your boy, trying to nurse me back to health. Already hit them up at work. Said, yeah, deuces for tomorrow. Not coming in. Big remote status. So I'll be sitting on the couch tomorrow. So trying to bounce back from that. But the biggest thing that happened to me this week, obviously, J. Cole, the Fall Off Tour got announced last week. Yeah. And man, me and Ticketmaster, we've got beef. We got so much beef because, tickets went on sale on Tuesday. Go to thefalloff.com and get the access code. I do that. I get said access code. I'm about to buy tickets. Good seats too. Not too crazy expensive. Spinny Wheel of Death. Never got through. All right, cool. That's cool. We got another pre-sale with Live Nation. I have that code. Same shit. And then it was like a Chicago exclusive code. But shoot, I have particular sites that I go to that, give you the codes for all these pre-sales. They didn't have the code. So Thursday was a wash. Damn. Friday come around, the last day to get these joints for retail. Last day. Go on Ticketmaster, just nothing. Shit just sitting in the queue. Sitting in the queue for probably like an hour. Excuse me. Sitting in the queue for like an hour. Nothing. I just basically give up. Like, man, forget it. I'll just go to StubHub, bite the bullet, whatever. Text the wife. Was like, yeah.
You were trying to go to the Chicago show, or was it all Detroit, like Cleveland, all
trying
of
to
those?
Do Chicago, trying to do Chicago. Okay. And it was selling out so fast, they added an additional day to Chicago and a lot of different markets or whatever. So I'm like, forget it, man. I'll just do that. But then, luckily enough, somebody called me at work. So I got distracted because I was on StubHub about to drop the bag and got distracted. Come back to the horn, like, all right, let me get these tickets. I was like, let me check Ticketmaster one more time. Got them bitches for retail. Got them for retail. I was like, retail dubs is a dub. No matter if you got them on Tuesday or Friday, you got them for the low ski. Well, not low ski, but got them for the retail. Because nothing I hate more than a reseller. I can't stand a reseller because you motherfuckers is the devils. Because y'all know how I get down with these concerts and sneakers and stuff like that, man. It's like $200-$300 over the retail price. And, we're paying for two. So, you know what I'm saying? It's full. So, got them for retail, so we good money. We going to see the homie Cole out there in Chirac sometime this summer. I don't even know the date no more, to be honest, but we'll be there. We be there. So, yeah, that was my week.
Why you on Cole, man? Real quick, man. There's videos coming out of him saying that that ain't his last album, that he probably going to be releasing some more stuff. And the J. Cole story is pretty much done, man. So, I think, Killer, you pretty much called it. Don't nobody ever really retire, man. So,
yeah, man.
This ain't going to be his last tour.
This the money grab tour. This the money grab tour.
Yeah, I knew that, man. These niggas, how many times has Too Short retired, Jay-Z retired?
Right.
Hey, you're not retiring, man. This is what you do. Yeah, the J. Cole story is like, look, I'm a J. Cole fan, but I'm not like knee deep like a lot of these other people, like dissecting every single lyric, every interview, and like, well, now we're about to get blah blah blah. He's about to metaphors into this new character. They like, man, give me the music, bro. I'm here for the tunes, bro. I'm not here for the excuses about why you ain't getting to the battle. Whatever, man. I don't care, man. I'm too grown for this. I'm just here for the good music.
Hell yeah.
Killer, what's been good?
So had a pretty even kill week. I'll get the bad out the way. Car still down. Got a hold of dude, but he still hasn't came. So at least we've conversated, but he's of course going through things like I predicted. So might be time to move on to a new mechanic. We still rocking it with the one car, getting it done. The other semi-bad, not bad, just disappointment. The job that I was really wanting, sent an email. It was a government job. I have like 12 years of federal time throughout my life, so I wanted to get back in that world if I could. And the particular job I was hunting for sent me an email like, your in the running for the next round of interviews, but we just got an email that we're not allowed to hire like we thought we were. So they canceled their date of being allowed, or like their urgency of hiring now, and it'll be sometime this fiscal year, which ends in September. So the hunt for another job must continue, and hope that one comes along, but that ain't gonna be urgent like I wanted it to be. So
Yeah.
a little disappointment with that. So your boy was a little not I won't say I was down, just disappointed. And I referred a military friend to the Dungeon of Doom of DraftKings Sportsbook. So I got some bonus bucks. So I started messing around. I'm like, golf is knee deep. I've been locked in. I've been paying attention to who's hot, who's not. So round one, this is the crazy part of the week. Round one of this tournament in California got rained out for about 3 hours. So they had to finish round one on the morning of round two. So Friday morning, they come out early. They play their 9 to 2 holes, whatever they had left. And there was a golfer that had a chance, but not really a chance. I put $1 on it for him to win $970-something, right? So I'm about to send y'all the first pick. So let me take this off. So here's the first pick. So the first pick that I'm sending them is a shot of the leaderboards with the guy that I had picked circled, and he finished tied for 22nd at -1. The leaders of that round finished at like -6, but at that point they were at -4, -5. So he had no chance of being the round one leader, as I bet. I'm going to send you the second pick. I opened up DraftKings just to check and see what was going on. I was talking with the wife. I opened it up, and this is what I see. I had an opportunity for that golfer to cash out $448.58.
Wow.
It was green. It was available. I was showing the wife something else. I opened the app and say, look, they offered me $400. And I pushed that motherfucker so fast.
Hell yeah.
It hits the account. So I'm like, I'm about to go to jail. Because like there's no reason for DraftKings to be offering me this money, because the guy had no chance of being the round one leader. So I hit up a few friends. I text my cousins, my people that do the sports betting, and everybody like, man, you better withdraw that shit. I'm like, nah, I'm a hold tight. So I just that tight. I tried to hold tight for the day. I ain't make it an hour, and I went. So your boy withdrew $400 from DraftKings, and I don't know why or how, but that was.
Did he like start balling or something?
No, he was done.
Oh, he was done.
He was done.
His round was done.
Correct. He was finished at T22nd when that shit popped up. So DraftKings, somebody got fired.
Yeah.
Or somebody was trying to hook up the cartel, and I got in on it. Something happened.
Plus 97,000 is crazy.
And it was just a long shot bet. I was just like, I got $1 on it, because he had holes left, but he started playing bad, and the guys that had holes left more started playing good. So the chance for him being the round one leader was not in there. So I've still been waiting for an email or anything. I haven't got nothing yet, but groceries is in the house. We stocked up, you know what I'm saying? Got a haircut, you know what I'm saying, your boy? Had a pretty good weekend all in all. So
is there like any activity like on social media, like, hey, did you guys cash in on this too, or whatever the case may be?
I didn't want to be the whistleblower, so I was looking for it, but I didn't see it. So I'm like, I follow some groups on YouTube that do daily sports talk about the DraftKings side of like the lineups that I play and the sportsbook side that I like to play. So I follow a couple of groups, and I wanted to be on there like, y'all got them, but I don't want to be the one. I was looking for somebody else to have got that opportunity, and I haven't seen nothing. I've been looking. So somebody opened that shit up on DraftKings and wasn't supposed to, and I just caught it right when they did it, and I hit that cash out so quick. They must have to honor that shit, because so
deuces.
Yeah. Good shit. Just imagine if you had put $5 on that.
I told the wife the same thing. I said I would have had me a new car if I'd put 10 on it. Like
Yeah.
shit. So
Quality.
that was cool. Other than that, my 9-year-old yesterday, we took her to her first dance at in the school district. They had a candy dance, so it was mad candy, blow pops, and cookies and cupcakes and snacks, and they had face painting. We got to walk around. I saw a couple people that I knew from the area whose kids is in the same. It was open to all elementary schools, I think, and maybe even middle school. But it was a nice little turnout. It was nice to like be on the other side of like a DJ doing a party like this, because I know, me and Dizzle have done numerous parties where it's like the kid party where the line is long with the request. They'll write their request down and they'll stand with their friends and they'll look at you like, all right, that wasn't mine. What's that? That wasn't mine.
Pretty much.
After that second one, are you gonna play my song? Like they'll hound you. So it was funny to see the DJ deal with that. It was weird in a sense to see like some people get these gigs, bro. He had like I'm not knocking the little skinny speakers setups and stuff, but like his sound was so low that like the kids running around being kids was the dominant noise more than shut up and dance with me. Like you could barely hear the music. He had decent lights. He wasn't even DJing. That motherfucker was hitting play and standing there. And when that song ran out, he was Apple Music blending that shit. Like
I'm weak.
On to the next one. So it didn't matter. It didn't matter what it was. It was just next. So, but we had a good time with that. My oldest, she's out in Indiana with her color guard. They had a good competition out there, so everybody moving and grooving. Mom's went out of town for her like birthday. She was in Indiana and it was storming this week. She was in there like close to Bloomington, Indiana, where they had tornadoes hit out there. So she was calling me, telling me about the weather, but she had a good time out there with her cousin. So it was just all good week for everybody. So.
Quality. Jump into these topics. Killer was popping in the world of sports, man. What's going down?
Man, we got to talk about some NBA talk, of course. The NBA is getting more serious about cracking down on tanking. That's been a big issue we've been seeing. Motherfuckers not playing nobody, to whole team sitting out. I turned on the game the other day, OKC. The whole top 7 of OKC was in street clothes on the bench like this, watching the bottom guys play the whole game. So, but the league officials discussed potential reforms at this week's GM meetings, including flattening lottery odds, limiting pick protections, using multi-year records, and freezing odds earlier in the season. So, what's your thoughts on the NBA, man? I know, like I'm not trying to, we're gonna knock on wood. Dizzle ain't trying to pay $7 to go to see Detroit play and show up and motherfuckers ain't playing. Like that's a problem. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I'm a fan of it, man. I appreciate the urgency. You know, we see an issue, working towards it right away. Especially this year has just been a little more egregious with certain teams. I know we talked about the Jazz basically setting out players their whole fourth quarter and then end up losing the game. Players trading for injured players. You talk about the Wizards traded for Anthony Davis and then pretty much sat him out for the rest of the year. Trae Young still hasn't suited up yet. So it's something to be said, man. I'm not certain about some of the resolutions that they're presenting. I do like if you're trading your pick, why are you able to protect it if it lands in a certain space? Like if it's top 4, top 8, that never made sense to me. Either you're trading the pick or you're not. Like either you give it away for a player or whatever you're trading for or not. No reason to have it protected to a certain status because that will literally cause you to tank to keep your pick. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. So go ahead and eliminate that. I've seen a lot of different resolutions being thrown online talking about let the rookies just be free agents, allow them to sign where they want to, whoever has the cap to be able to provide them whatever money. I don't know how that's going to work out. So it's a issue where we really don't know how to resolve it, honestly. So we just trying to throw some shit at the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah, and I don't want to regurgitate what Dizzle said because I agree 100%. But I'll attack it from this angle. I'm glad this stuff is coming out because the culprit is now being exposed. The culprit is the ownership and the general managers. They are the main reason tanking happens. It's not the players. In years past, the players have been getting all the negative energy from fans and the media saying, "Oh, he's sitting out. He's got a rest day." This has always been upper management. This has all been ownership. This has all been GMs the whole time saying, "Hey, we want to position it this way so we could do this later on." It's always been ownership. So now that they are basically being exposed, this is a good thing because let's be real. If our job said, "Hey, you ain't got to come to work, but we still gonna pay you," what you think we gonna do? You gonna be like, "Oh, cool." Like Anthony Davis, like you're gonna pay me millions of dollars and I don't even have to show up. Okay, so you can't knock the player for what the organization has up their sleeve. Like, yeah, we know you hurt. Don't even worry about it. You just go home to LA, you pop up, you know what I'm saying, for treatment or whatever the case may be, and we still gonna pay you. Of course. So this has always been a ownership / GM problem, and I'm glad it's being exposed so now everybody can see it. Fining won't work because these are billionaires and stuff like that. The way you really punish them is by taking away the pick. Like if it's egregious, like what the Utah Jazz have done and stuff like that, it's a different tanking and like kind of like the process. Like the process was tanking because you had bad basketball players on the team. But what Utah has done is like, yeah, we're just going to roll out there with bad basketball players and we're not even going to have the coach do any coaching. Like you're not even trying to make these players better just in case there could be any good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like when, who was it? Jeremy Grant and Michael Carter Williams, when they were with the Sixers and they were trusting the process, them niggas was balling out of control and ended up being good players in the NBA for other teams. A lot of these dudes that's out here now for Utah, they're going to be going across the pond if Utah is ever good again. So that shit is whack.
Yeah. And for me, man, like the whole system is just messed up because if that's happening and what we're dealing with live and in our faces in the NBA, you got the dude at Kansas, Darren Peterson. He projected number one pick. He's scoring 25 points in 18 minutes and like, nah, I'm straight. Like, I don't need to play no more. And like, he getting backlash for, not giving, the efforts and like this whole thing is about to be in a situation because no one has no loyalty to practice. No one cares. All it is like, we can see the future. We don't care about who coming to watch us. All we care about is what we can save. So we just gonna let these young dudes do whatever and go on the next year. And it's all fucked up. So.
What's y'all proposed resolution? Should we stop the lottery at a certain point where your record at the end of December is where your lottery odds land? Should all the lottery teams only have one ping pong ball rather than a heavier load for the worst teams? Should there be another tournament style?
I heard Carmelo say this, and I agree 100%. We gotta get back to letting these kids come out of high school. And if we're gonna do that, we gotta utilize the G League for what it was meant to be. Mm-hmm. There's no loyalty. Like Carmelo was speaking on the sense of he takes big pride in going through the process of being a college winner. And to go through that process of just the schoolwork, not just practice, not just the day-to-day, but like conquering that. Like he's like, I take a different pride in that level of basketball and moving on to the next stage. Like these kids, we already got the bag, already got the, whatever. They don't have no loyalty to no university. It's who paying me what next year. And then
pretty much
these kids can just come out of high school and they can go develop in the G League. Like I don't care when they come out if we go like because that's the only way it's going to work. Like these kids can come, they're not wanting to be in school, but you're making them go there, so they're going to get the bag and then come into the league with already a little diva attitude and thinking they're the man and realize that the whole squad is the man. And then I think it's more important for them to go develop in a place like the G League, what was designed to be used for. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with Carmelo.
Yeah, like Peterson, he shouldn't be in Kansas. Like, you know what I'm saying? They call him DMP. It's crazy. Like, if you wanted to go be a professional, you should have went to the G League route. Like, what's the we're creating a farce, and it's not real. It's just it's whack. And I'm all about dudes getting paid. They definitely should get you know what I'm saying, compensated. But a lot of that shit does, you know, kind of boomerang to the parents. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Carmelo and you know what I'm saying, his aspect of viewing it and stuff like that. Well, you know what I'm saying? What about, you know what I'm saying, parents that didn't have Carmelo Anthony as a parent to say, hey, man, we going to buckle down and we going to do it, quote unquote, the right way and everything like that. Like, it does truly go back to the at-home experience and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
We got Daryl tapped in. He said, I always wonder why they don't do the draft like the NFL. And what's that? Is this like the worst team gets the first pick? And then, okay.
Yeah.
And then the MLB, is that like the free agents thing that they was throwing out there, like whoever, or is there a draft based on record? How does MLB do it?
I'm not sure how the MLB does it. I'm not 100% sure.
Because they have so many different farm stages. You know, the Dragons is one layer, maybe the Louisville team is another layer, and you know, it's like different things. It's a lot more to it. But I know they be having like round 26, and motherfuckers from Rice State be always getting out there.
Yes, sir.
Rice State got a squad in the league.
Yep.
Moving on, man. Another week, another car crash for our brother, Mr. LaMelo Ball. I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. That video looked like he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing in that car. Way left of center and tore off his whole wheel. Smacked somebody. Smacked the Uber driver. So what's going on, man? What's going on with Melo? Doing too much?
Just young and reckless, man. He probably was crashing whips early. He was paid early on, so he probably just never got the proper driving instruction, honestly.
right. You're gonna figure it out as we go. You see how he got out that and got in the Lambo, like it ain't nothing. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
It's wild, man. Premium's going up for sure.
Oh yeah.
They done put together a montage of him leaving the arena, running red lights, just swerving, going crazy. Charlotte residents in the comments like, yeah, his Hummer almost hit me the other day. So he just terrorizing the city, man. Look out for that Hummer. If you in the Charlotte area, look out.
That shit crazy when you think about it. That Hummer is like leopard print, red. Like it's a standout Hummer. Like everybody,
we gonna know it's you, nigga.
Yeah, like what the fuck is Melo on? Like, that's
crazy work.
Moving on, man. NFL, man. Some big news to talk about that I think is crazy. It's crazy, but it's not crazy. The Chicago Bears might be moving 20 minutes down the road, but not in Illinois, to Hammond, Indiana. The Bears released a statement saying how excited they were for their vision of a taxpayer-funded stadium in Hammond, Indiana. I saw some content on this where Indiana basically was like, we got an idea that can help with a notorious place that I hear, I've never been, but I hear it's notoriously hard for fans to get in and out of Soldier Stadium due to its location, due to the traffic in the area. It's one of the worst stadiums that people say to go to just because of the fan experience. And Illinois has lost a lot of businesses over the last couple of years. I saw a former governor speaking about this, saying that like Tyson's Food is left and Caterpillar is left and Boeing is left. And a lot of big corporations, millions of people have left Illinois. And now their beloved Bears done get backdoored by Indiana's legislative people and say, hey, we can build you something 20 minutes down the road that'll fix it all. And it's sad to think that the Bears could be playing in Hammond, Indiana, and they're still gonna be called Chicago. They're not gonna be called the Hammond Bears. I'm telling you that now. The Chicago Bears gonna be like Jersey for the Jets and the Giants or whatever that play over in Jersey. It's gonna Santa Clara to San Francisco. It's gonna be something like that, but it's just gonna be a different state. So, what's your thoughts on Bears going to Indiana? Maybe
garbage. Yeah. This is garbage, man. Look, man, I'm gonna say it like this. You own the Chicago Bears.
Man.
You own the Chicago Bears. If you don't have the cash to own the Chicago Bears, sell the Chicago Bears. Don't take the team out the city. And I hate this so much that these franchises always screaming broke. They screaming broke. They screaming broke. You own an NFL franchise,
Right.
and you want the taxpayers to pay for your stadium. Fuck you. Like,
Right.
no. Like, the simple reality of the situation is we all love sports. You love sports. The wife loves sports. Hey, we love football. We love football. But there is a larger population that does not care about sports.
Yeah.
So you want those taxpayers to pay for your stadium, and then, if they want to go to a said game, they have to pay for tickets. They have to pay for parking. Oh, no, we're going to bring more entertainment to town. Okay, great. You're bringing Kendrick Lamar. Well, what if I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan? Or, God forbid, I can't afford $200 for a Kendrick Lamar ticket. Like, so why are you talking about all this stuff that you're bringing to the city when a lot of the people that actually live in the city could care less about those things? I've been to Chicago a couple times. Nice city, but like, there's a lot more that you could be doing with taxpayers' money than building a football stadium. So if you want to go over to Hammond, Indiana, because they're willing to give you that stuff, cool, fine, whatever. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. But I'm sick of these owners of sports franchises always trying to hustle people and screaming broke. You're not broke. You have a salary cap. It's not like baseball where, you know what I'm saying, where you could just keep on paying players as much as you want. You have a salary cap. So you always have a number in mind that you can pay. So if you're going to be making money hand over fist with your football team, with your TV deal, and then all these concerts, then why are you screaming broke? You have the money. Pay for it your goddamn self. Because guess what? All of us are homeowners. Guess what? We had to pay for it our goddamn self.
Hell yeah.
These owners is garbage, bro.
After you said that, this will drop the bomb on the effects. That's why I laughed. That was great. Moving on to a little bit of sad news, man. This shit is crazy. We saw it over the weekend. Purdue star, Minnesota Viking wide receiver Rondell Moore passed away at the age of 25 years old. Early reports allegedly are saying that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Dude was a three-sport athlete in high school and took them to the state chip. I saw was injured for the last couple of years of his career. Wasn't getting over that injury bug, and this has. I don't want to put that 3-letter word on it that they use for football players when they do this, but if it always gets attached to it, and for somebody that young to be going through it presents that way to me. So hopefully not, but it's just sad that somebody so young could end it all.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to that young man.
Super sad. Obviously, there's way more important things than football. But obviously, I remember him from his freshman year at Purdue when they beat Ohio State 49-20. I mean, this stat line is basically he beat Ohio State by himself. He had 2 carries for 24 yards, but here go the big one. 12 catches for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, he single-handedly beat Ohio State. And then 3 kick returns for 49 yards. A punt return for 9 yards. Like, he single-handedly beat Ohio State by himself. You know what I'm saying? So, thoughts and prayers to the fam. Hell of a football player. Sad times.
Yeah. Another person dealing with injuries, man. It's believed that the Browns linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah will not return to football. JOK suffered a severe neck injury in November of 2024 and has not played since. He was a dog. I do remember him as far as a young talent that was supposed to be next. I know your wife ain't too happy with that, and your grandmother. But what's your thoughts on him? And is it fully old? Like, I don't remember the injury. I saw a clip on YouTube. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but it sounded like he took a massive injury that just pretty much ended it. Like, is that Is that what y'all think it's going to be? Is it over for
Yeah,
him?
man. I mean, when you talking about a neck injury, like that ain't nothing to mess around with, man, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously not happy this happened for him, but I'm happy that people are realizing, man, that injuries are still a real thing in football. Like, obviously we talk about, you know what I'm saying, what happens after football, and, you know what I'm saying, the dreaded letters and stuff like that. But like, dudes literally do have their careers ended when they play this game of football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be over for him, and that's all said and done. But the biggest thing that I remember about him, man, I love the way he represented his heritage coming to the games. You know what I'm saying? He would come in his African garb, head to toe, fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm representing for my people. You know what I'm saying? This is the runway that I get to express myself, and I definitely respected that. And he was one hell of a football player. I remember he was at Notre Dame. I was hoping the Steelers would draft him. Unfortunately, he went to the Browns. But you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if this is a career ender, man, hopefully he finds a new passion that he can live his rest of his days doing.
I always wonder what players like this, like the healthcare that the NFL offers past their careers. You know what I'm saying? Like they get these injuries early on in their careers, and then they kind of left without anything to do other than rehab and figure out the rest of their lives. Like, so hopefully, I don't know how many years he's been in the league. I know that there's tiers. If you've been in the league for so much long, they'll give you so much, care afterwards. So hopefully he got his money together and his health.
Yeah, I think it was only like 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, so damn. Hopefully, prayers to him. Hopefully, like you said, find some fulfillment.
So definitely prayers up to that young man. Other sports news. I heard Kev say this on this week on his Instagram where he sat down and gave the Winter Olympics a try. Have y'all watched any of the Winter Olympics?
It was on. My wife had it on. They was doing the curling where it's like the shuffleboard and you got the broom. They just sweeping that motherfucker. I didn't know you could touch the little puck after it's already been.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I saw a clip where the dude he gave it.
That's
a
what
nudge.
They posted. Like the one I saw is like once they like let go of it and they be hitting it with their finger. That's like a little like double tap. That's supposed to be disqualified.
Okay.
But they don't call it like like they should apparently.
Okay. Nah, I really haven't really tapped into it, man. Seeing clips here and there, skiing and the snowboarding, but the Winter Olympics it don't really hit for me. They ain't did the sprinting. They do the sprinting and shit in the Winter Olympics, or that's the Summer Olympics.
Summer.
Okay.
The best sprint you're gonna get is skis up a hill, skis down a hill, skis up a hill.
They do speed skating.
Well, they in the football, they doing flag football. That's also the Summer Olympics. Like, okay, damn. So I ain't even tapped into the winter joints.
LA. Yeah, I haven't tapped in. Like, it'll be on for a hot second. I was like, this just ain't my bag. This ain't my bag, man. But I mean, obviously, there's a whole bunch of people out there watching. It always gets crazy ratings. It's just not my bag, man. Go Team USA though, and black people.
Yeah, I've definitely had it on after golf, but golf has been dominating my week. I've been entertained to see Scotty Scheffler struggle and first time young dude having a chance to win today, and the money that you can make if one of these vets come back and beat him. But he got a pretty strong lead. But I watched a little bit of hockey. Saw a little bit of the women's hockey. Actually saw them down 1-0, tied up and win it. So that was dope to see that. Watched a little bit of the bobsledding. I don't know, something about Cool Runnings. Every time I see bobsledding, I'm like, feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. And they just be out there doing their shit. That's been cool to watch though, because some of that shit, I didn't know they was going 80 miles an hour down that shit. Like they be moved.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, so I've been
gold medal hockey game going on right now. U.S. versus Canada. It's tied at 1-1 at the second. So
my wife been watching a lot more than me. She been watching School Spirit and the Olympics. That's all she been watching. So School something. Is that what it's called? School Spirit? Some TV show. Let's see. Last up for me is Killer Bets, sponsored by Shy Smoke.
Yeah, hit us with a 97,000.
I need that. Recoup for these J. Cole tickets.
The best one I got today is, let's see what this is. I think it's like $1. No, it's $2 or $3. $3 bet. Okay, $3 bet wins $82.89. So it's not the $900 one, but it's a good game today. Cleveland and OKC play today at 1. I got the over 226 in that one. I think it's going to be just a nice, good basketball game of offense. I got the Hawks beating Brooklyn on the money line. I got Charlotte Hornets beating the Wizards on the money line. I got Minnesota beating Philly on the money line. And I got New York beating Chicago on the money line with Roy McIlroy down 6 shots, playing with a 21-year-old who's never won on the PGA Tour on a course that's notoriously hard on Sundays. I think Roy cuts that gap early and the pressure builds, and Roy comes back and wins. $3 wins you $82. That's my bet for today.
Cash me out.
Well,
Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Dizzle, what's popping in the world of entertainment? What's going down?
Yeah, man, got a few topics want to get into. Let's talk about the XXL freshman class, man. It's been a few years since I was really tapped into those freshman covers. The freshman ciphers was always dope to me. Yeah. But I feel like an unk, man, just a little too old for the last maybe 4, 5, maybe even 6, 7 years of freshman covers. Do y'all have a class or a year that y'all truly remember or would say is y'all favorite class?
If you feeling like an unk, what you think?
Right. Okay. There's a few notable ones. I think the last one that really stood out was like 2016.
Yeah, I was about to say that one. Yeah.
That was like the Kodak Black, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, 21 Savage. That one had Anderson .Paak in there, Denzel Curry. After that, I really can't name like a full-fledged class that produced
2010. 2010 had J. Cole, Nip, Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa, and Freddie Gibbs.
Okay. So that's like I would say the golden era of the XXL, because in the following year, 2011? Yeah. YG, Meek Mill, yeah. Mac Miller, Kendrick. So yeah, man, just dope stuff. I would hope they would get back to it. Something that I've seen recently online is like the Red Bull ciphers. Have y'all been keeping up with the Red Bull ciphers? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they did like an up and coming cipher, which was pretty dope. And hopefully they can take over what XXL has been doing, just promoting the new and up and coming rappers, like folks that could actually spit some bars.
Yeah, man. Looking at the 2011 class, I mean, obviously, you talked about Kendrick and Meek, but shoot YG as well, but Fred the Godson and Mac Miller are no longer with us, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't even get to experience the heights of success like a lot of these other dudes did, or even, put out as much music, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like crazy how time flies. It's crazy how time flies.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Man, let's talk about it, man. Floyd Mayweather, bro. Let's get into this. 48-year-old Floyd Mayweather. We just touched on the topic of him fighting with Mike Tyson, which is gonna be going down a little bit later this year. I don't know if we spend enough time on it though. Y'all watching that fight?
I am now
excited for this
because if he go, I'll let you finish your intro. I'll get it.
Nah, man. We talk about these entertainment fights where they not about to really be boxing.
Right.
I know Mike Tyson last fight was with Jake Paul, where we know they was pulling punches. It was at the point to where I had to turn it off because I didn't want to see Jake Paul knock out an old man. It was just like, all right, man, throw in the towel. Yeah. I think Mayweather's last fight that I checked out was him fighting Logan Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like these little entertainment bouts. So for them two old heads to be fighting each other, I don't know if this is the one for me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This is Garbino. This is them fighting is garbage. These celebrity entertainment fights are Garbino. Now let's be real. When Floyd was fighting, 9 times out of 10, his fights is boring. Like he's a boxing technician. So you know what I'm saying? He's there to box. He's not there to fight. He's there to win the rounds and to box. So the chances of you getting a Floyd Mayweather knockdown are slim to none. But he's just gonna jab a motherfucker to death and duck a whole bunch of punches. A win's a win, but like his entertainment value is very low. I would say you're more entertained from everything leading up to the fight and the post fight than you are actually watching a Floyd Mayweather fight. As far as him and Mike Tyson, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. They about the same height, but Mike Tyson outweigh him about 100 pounds.
Right.
So, like, if Mike Tyson wanted to, you could probably kill him.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like, this is like telling me that Tyson shit is going to be so trash because he already saying, after I do that, I'm going to do this with no fear of getting hit with no Mike Tyson, nothing. Like, at 48, like, that's crazy. So, and for Mike to, we all know Mike can still throw it. So, it's them bills, man. That's what I sent y'all. It's them bills. Yeah. Floyd live a flashy life. His daughters brag about not having to do nothing but live because that's they daddy made it that way. I've seen that numerous times on social media. His kids do well. He lives the lavish lifestyle. The bills catching up. He needs some more money. So
lifestyle.
This is the same shit we were talking about with music. Cash retire, cash come back. Cash retire, cash come back. It's the constant money grab. George Foreman was out there fighting, and Foreman grills came out the next year. You know what I'm saying?
But damn. All right, so Floyd 50-0. He did come out and say he was unretiring after the Tyson fight. So, like, you talk about a money grab. That's what we thought the Tyson fight was, right?
Exactly.
Like, damn.
Right.
This comes on the heels of Bud Crawford retiring, going on the podcast and saying ain't no amount of money that's going to get me back in the ring. Now here you go, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather, coming out of retirement. Like, at what point are you just going to chill and enjoy those riches that you've made all throughout your career?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man, when your name is Money Mayweather, that's what's gonna get you out. More money. They're gonna throw a crazy bag. He ain't gonna be able to resist. And that's what it is. Somebody threw him crazy luggage.
Who is he gonna fight at this point? Anybody you want to
I'll
see?
fight him. Where the money at?
Right. we try my Floyd shoulder out.
Man.
You want to see it? Y'all want to see a knockout? Let me get in the ring. He gonna knock me out in 2 seconds. Hey, man, where the bag at? If he can get it for the bag, I can get it for the bag.
What else we got, man? Today in hip hop, let's talk about it, man. 1989. I wasn't even thought of to be born yet. The best rap performance category was introduced at the Grammys, and Will Smith becomes the first rapper to win a Grammy, man. So let's just give it up for today in hip hop, a little history lesson.
Hell yeah,
quality. Look where we at today. Today.
Yeah, man. Did we ever talk about J. Cole's album? I don't think we ever gave it.
Did you win your bet? That's the question.
Oh, man. I'm about to delete the Kalshi app, bro. Let me just go ahead and say this. They played me. Me. So I placed a easy win bet that J. Cole was going to sell 125,000 copies and that he was going to sell 200 in album sales. Like, that seemed like an easy win. It comes out that J. Cole sold over what? He almost sold 300,000 copies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta, it ain't even a fine print. It didn't even say it on there. You had to go to the other site that they was counting the sales, and they only was counting pure album sales. Like you had to buy it.
Physical copies?
Whatever. I don't even know how they was doing it. They called them pure sales. So in the
pure
app,
sales did he have?
I think they said he sold 119 pure sales. Everything else was streams. So even though the count was 290,000 plus, they only counting 119. So I lost both of my bets on that. on some
Garbage.
technicality.
Something wrong. I better hold on to this 400 for a little bit. Something don't feel right in the betting world.
About to be knocking on your door, bro.
Right,
Man. But nah, man, it's been a couple weeks. We got some new music. J. Cole album is still in rotation for me, man. Killer, you checking it out? Have you listened to it yet?
I got a full run through. I like it. I'm rocking with it.
Okay.
I'm rocking with it.
Kev, how you feeling with it?
Oh, it's a good project. It's not great. It's not great. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. It's not great. I think I said it before. Just like most double albums, if you kind of like trim it to one, you can have a classic. But he got a couple filler songs. Not even a couple. A lot of filler songs, in my humble opinion. But I still fucks with it. Also, Baby King drop. I'm fucking with that as well. So yeah, some good music out there.
One thing I want to say about J. Cole too. There's certain artists that don't understand that certain people like to consume them in just a certain fashion. I like to hear J. Cole rap. I don't want to hear J. Cole do nothing other than this album to me felt like a lot of that. A lot of just J. Cole spitting bars. And some of the beats weren't for me, some of the songs were for me, but like how I want to consume J. Cole would be like this. And like I don't want to hear the artists that get the itch and want to, no shade. I just saw the whole full circle, but like Machine Gun Kelly, I DJ'd an open mic for him at Evolution when he was trying to be a rapper. He is so far removed from rap now. And so they just go to what they, and that's their right. That's their right. But like I want to consume MGK as a rapper, not nothing else. So I like that J. Cole stayed in his lane.
For sure. I think that's it, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Just a couple quick hitters before we slide up out of here, man. Subway, they are launching a subscription service, $45 a month, that includes unlimited footlongs for the entire month. Y'all signing up? What's good?
Yes, 1,000%. Okay. Not only does my daughter work for Subway, the amount of times that my kids fight over what's to eat, and the fix always be Subway. And if I can get for that, I'm paying $42 for Flying Aces, and my car's sitting outside. So I'm about to cancel that Flying Aces and move that shit right on over to Subway, and we're gonna be getting Subways in rotation of coming home if they unlimited. Everybody unlimited. Everybody happy.
Nah, that's a good deal. I don't eat Subway like that, but it makes sense. If your daughter works at Subway, you don't gotta leave. She already there.
I have to go pick her up. Might as well come outside with 6 subs for the family.
For sure. But damn, man, this is the new wave. I would be better like a Chipotle subscription.
Yeah.
Chipotle, Jersey Mike's.
A Rooster subscription, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be hyped when I hit the points at Chipotle and I can just walk in there and get my shit free. Like, yeah, just give me my shit.
Yeah.
I done hit the
points subscription.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm with it for sure. Speaking of food, In-N-Out Burger is set to open their first location in New York City later this year.
Best burger experience you will ever have. I have had In-N-Out Burger at least 10 times, whether it be LA, Phoenix, the West Coast tour that we did with Smoke, hit a few In-N-Outs, but it's supposed to be the purest of meat paws for your burger. The milkshakes and drinks are A1. Everything about it is fresh. The staff get paid very well, especially in LA. So it's a dope experience if you've never had it.
I always hit up the In-N-Out out there in Vegas. Shouts out to In-N-Out Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a federal judge has ruled that boneless wings are real wings after a man filed a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings for false advertising.
How, Soy? Go on YouTube and watch how boneless wings are made. I promise you won't.
Nuggets.
No, I don't want to watch how they're made. I'll never eat them again.
Right. That real chicken was gone way beginning of the process. So.
Last thing before we slide up out here and enjoy our Sundays, Dizzle, can we get a video game update from you, brother?
For sure, man. We in, I think, like week 12 of season 8 or 9, and the shit is flowing, man. I see that you're back in the playoff hunt. You know what I'm saying? Ready to compete again. You know, we still
Big
got to
shouts
take
out to
out.
the Beavers.
We still got to take out LSU. He's sitting at number 1 once again. Also has the top draft, incoming draft class coming in. So I think it's just a collective effort to just make sure he don't continue to dominate the league, bro. So I'm thinking this is my last year at North Texas. We're gonna try to go out with a bang. We're gonna try to get our 3rd championship. We're gonna see though. It's been tough.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes.
So the champions have been you, Kev's brother, LSU.
And
Did Daryl win?
Daryl got
Daryl.
one of them at Cincinnati. Yeah.
So the only person that I don't know is the dog of the league, LSU. I haven't seen or met this person yet, right?
If you win another one, we definitely got to get him on the pod. Gotta pay respect.
Has everyone that doesn't live in the same zip code as you two got their trophies?
I forgot about
I'm weak.
I forgot about that.
Because my dude Dizzle in the same zip code and can't get no trophy. I need Dizzle to get these trophies.
Nigga live 10 minutes away. I got you, bro.
Yep, I forgot about that too. So thanks for the reminder.
Man, actually, it's a game going on right now. Auburn and Vandy playing right now. I almost hit them niggas with the whammy, but I gave them a little extension because it was such an important game. So they playing now. So as soon as they game over, gonna hit that advance and skip to the next week. They are entering the 4th quarter. So hopefully the boys get done and we can get this shit rolling.
Are you still at Stanford?
Oh no! Oh, pick 6.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 6 tied up ball game. No, I am at Oregon State. I decided to leave Stanford. Oregon State is like a 75 overall, and we out here cooking.
You had Stanford at a 69 to a 75, and then you went to
No. I took Stanford at a 72, got them to like a 92, and
shit.
this was like left there. Took Oregon State. They was like at a 69. Now they had like a 76. You know, just had a good dub versus ECU Dale. So I'm 2-0 on my user games this season. A lot of smoke, a lot of mirrors. We're gonna see what we can make shake in the playoffs.
I like it.
So
fingers crossed.
You're not confident?
No, not really. Not really. Shit, I almost lost to the computer last game while you bullshitting. They was on my ass. Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle. Oh, I might have a basketball game tonight. I might have some footage from me in a random adult league that I will be substituting in. So pray for your boy. No, right?
When is the last time you hooped, bro?
What's today? It's February. It's probably like October, maybe. It's been a few months.
Hey,
yeah.
Don't be ashamed to get the jog, get the little pre-game. I'm telling you, get the warm up in, bro.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm prepping.
Old Louisville.
Yeah, old Louisville tapped in, man. Yeah, for sure.
Respect. All right. Y'all boys enjoy the week.
Yeah. Peace.